what we are bringing to table for you and for your students. And we feel this is actually a brilliant opportunity for all of us, not only to, of course, make money, that's one part, but also to do some really good in the for our country, for our youth, and overall wellness of, I mean, good of our society. So what I'm representing today is GSEduverse, which is a unit of Growth Source. This is a company we started almost 5 years now back, and it's been a phenomenal journey. And I'll take you through that quickly. And of course, we're talking about the franchise proposal for that. I mean, it's right written on the first line. You know, our core belief, the belief I talked about, is the belief of our company as well. And whatever we do as a company, we remain within those realms. We started more as a content creation company about 5 years back, 4.5+ years back. And over that time, we've already created more than 1,000 hours of content, more than 500, actually now it's more than 700 probably. Lakhs of students we have impacted, and many curricula we have created. I'll just run through this so that we can spend more time on the franchise opportunity. This is just the background of how we started. The way we look at it, while you see 4 pieces here, we look at it as 3 lines of business. These 2 constitute as the content side of the business, where we create core technical content as well, of course, soft skills. A lot of the other companies we see, they create a lot of soft skills content, but we also specialize in technical skills contents, and of course, package them into the latest cutting edge technologies of e-learning, gamifications, animations, and also AR/VR, which is today the futuristic technology. In fact, just today morning, I saw in the newspaper that Apple yesterday, Tim Cook launched their AR glasses. So that's the futuristic one, and we are already creating content around that. I'll take you first to the rightmost one, which is our technology services. We have a learning management system which we give to our clients on a software as a service basis. In fact, we are converting it right now into a multi-tenant system, and hopefully in the next quarter itself, we'll be able to offer this free of cost for the first year to all of our franchisees. So that's a value add we will bring. But probably that's about 3 months away as of now. But you'll still get an access to our current LMS. And gaining from the strengths of both of these is where this GSEduverse comes in. And we're bringing all of our strengths into this to actually curate, create, and offer courses, like I said, bridging between education and the industry, focusing on the student who benefits. And the first offering, Voxy, which is AI-driven English learning platform, and I'll talk more about it. As a company, we've created content. We've been industry agnostic. We've already created content across 22 industry verticals. So that's the kind of span we've worked on. So we understand industries, we understand the academics part of it, the pedagogy, and the delivery. So that was about Growth Source and our journey till now. Before we get into the GSEduverse and more about Voxy and this franchise opportunity, I want to give you a little background about what is the market and opportunity. While for other courses, there will be more opportunity there. But for this presentation, we confine ourselves to just the English learning market. And that in itself is a large market size, and it's a huge opportunity. And I don't think anyone could deny this fact. English is growing in importance, even 75 years after our independence. Today, it's not like a remnant of the Britishers left behind, but it's actually it's almost like the fast forward of today. Indians I mean, they have so much of global aspirations. We'll show you more about this in the next slide. But we are the largest ethnic group in almost all the English-speaking countries, and our students actually going into their universities. Government is also creating initiatives. We work with a lot of skilling councils in the government, and even the state skill councils, they actually tell us that English is a very, very important aspect, and they're actually creating courses around that. We're talking to them too. Digital learning is growing, and most of the digital content is in English. So if students want to get those skills, they need to learn English and be more proficient at it. And of course, there are many private English institutes, and we actually would be a good partner to them as well. Currently, an estimated $4 billion is the market size of just English language training. And by Macmillan, what they tell us is that within the next 3 to 4 years, by 2027, it'll hit $5 billion industry. In fact, there's another report we saw. This is actually a slower growth rate, approximately 6.5%. Another report actually put the CAGR growth at 16.3%. So that's the various reports, but either way you look at it, this is a hugely growing market and a very vast area for us to work on. Indians studying abroad, it's a clear, if you see the trajectory is very, very clear. These are the 2 years of pandemic, but look at it, even here, it didn't go to zero. Even during the thick part of pandemic, the 2020, when COVID really hit us hard, even then 2.5 lakhs plus Indian students actually enrolled in international universities. So that's a charm of international universities for India. Last year, I mean, we just looked at some reports of IELTS. So IELTS says that in 2022, there 15% extra students took their exams from the previous years. So they're seeing a 15% growth as well. So I mean, this is all increasing and really growing. I also talked about the learner. We have a lot of focus on the learner. So we do not just believe on those. I mean, there's a wisdom in those age-old systems, but those are not the only ones which work today, where you put 50 people, 100 people in a classroom and deliver them something, and most of them actually don't get it. So what let me give you a little background about the modern learner as well. You would agree with me. Today, people check their phones up to 9 times an hour. A lot of our content consumption actually happens on the phone. Most people don't watch a video longer than 4 minutes. In fact, 4 minutes seems a very high time already. Today, YouTube says do not have videos more than 7 minutes. That's their sweet spot. 70, if the information is not applied, if it's not an applied learning, then people tend to forget 75% within 6 days. So it's like just a recency effect. And that's what a lot of children do. They just learn the last day so that they can almost vomit on the exam day and just get numbers. But then how much do they remember? And of course, this is more from working employees. They only want to put 1% of their typical work week, which is like 24 to 30 minutes they want to spend. Digital age behavior. I mean, India stands at 3 hours 45 minutes as per this study, but the youth we are talking about, I think it would be easily 6 to 7 hours a day they spend on their mobiles. And what are they doing? They're surfing on YouTube, they're on Netflix and certain other social media. And we'll see what is making these so successful. So how can we revolutionize the learning experience to fit the modern learner's lifestyle? That's one of the key questions we always have. And one thing we saw which is common in the success of all of these, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix, is hyper personalization. So everything is personalized to your requirement, what you need, is given to you, rather than a plethora of stuff just thrown at you, and you just go through it. Or the old age television, where something is being you know given on the screen. You don't have a choice, you just have to see that. But today the choice is in your hands. So what do we do? And if there are different kinds of learners, how do we cut the clutter and give them what they want? And for that, what we and Voxy have done is that we've used AI. So it personalizes and gives people exactly what is required. So coming back to GSEduverse, so we've understood the market potential, we've understood the the learner profiles and how we can really create our content to impact them. And that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to create exciting educational experiences for our learners. Our mission is to inspire and enhance their journeys. We want them to achieve their personal and professional goals. We want to skill, upskill, and reskill learners. And of course, Voxy, we'll talk about Voxy just in the next slide. But before that, let me share a small video, which in a nutshell will give you what is it about GSEduverse. So just over to the video for about a minute or so.
Welcome to GSEduverse, where we prepare learners for a future of endless possibilities. GSEduverse is a platform that aims to inspire and augment learners' journeys through carefully crafted content and international partnerships. We specialize in higher education and skilling, offering courses that skill, upskill, or and reskill learners, helping them achieve their personal and professional goals. By partnering with GSEduverse, you gain access to a strong international brand, global teaching resources, and world-class products and courses. Our comprehensive learning management system empowers you to manage learners, host content, and conduct training seamlessly. Introducing our flagship offering, Voxy. This innovative English training learning program is designed for tomorrow's professionals, breaking down language barriers and improving careers. Why partner with us? You'll be entering a high-growth industry with extremely low investment and very high returns. No education experience is required, as we provide all the necessary training and support for you to succeed. We offer world-class training courses and certification, complete product trainings, marketing support, and assistance in team selection. We are committed to your success. Join GSEduverse and become a catalyst for transforming lives. Together, let's empower learners, unlock their potential, and achieve greatness. GSEduverse. Inspire, skill, achieve.
Okay, so just moving forward, you got a gist on that video. But Voxy, it's a very innovative platform, very well respected across the world. Already 4 million learners on the platform across 150 countries. They were not in India, we brought them to India. And over 1,000 corporate customers. So this just does not work for students. This also works very well for the corporates. And a lot of large corporates actually use us. So how it works, it's very innovative, very effective, and very impactful. It's personalized. And once you sign up with us, you'll get more deeper insights into how it actually works. But just to give you a gist of it, it's very personalized, hyper-personalized, like we talked about. It's very, very engaging content. We pick up real-world content. In fact, there are about 27,000 lessons on the platform. And every day, 3 to 5 lessons are being added every day. So it is a very recent content. It's not something which was written somewhere in 1800s or early 1900s, like Alice in Wonderland or whatever. It's very skill-based, focused on results, and it's easy to run. So all in all, we feel it's a very compelling value proposition. It's a very high growth industry. In fact, not just the English, but overall education and skilling is a very rapidly growing industry. It's a very low investment model. We'll talk a little more about the investment in the coming slides. Very high return on investment. And while like you heard Saras talking, that we're looking at this also becoming an additional offering in your repertoire if you are already into the education industry, but you really do not only need that experience. So people without that experience could also be an equal fit for this. This is overall the net the franchise model we're talking about. It's a 4-4 model, franchisee owned, franchisee operated. The area requirement, we've put less than 200 square feet here, but all we're asking for is actually 2 desk space, because 2 people to man this initially. So it will be less than 50 square feet, to be frank. Investment is just, it's actually 4.5 lakhs. Out of that 4.5 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs is the franchise fee. The agreement is for 3 years. Your ROI is phenomenal, and your payback period is just about 5 months. You get your money back, and we'll explain it further. Sorry, I'll just please feel free to stop me for any questions, or if you want, we can take all the questions at the end.
We'll take it in the end, sir.
Sure. So I'll probably take just a little more time to finish this. So you get the unit license, initial brand exclusive rights for your territory. There are no investments. You can run it out of your existing office. You do not need any extra space. You definitely need to invest in an initial inventory. You need to just create a team of marketing and counseling professionals. The 2 people I talked about initially. I also talked about the B2B potential of this. This is a very good bulk sales potential of this product at colleges, educational institutes, consultancies, coaching and training centers. So in case you pick it up, you could actually attract more students around, right, TG? You get a minimum 15%, and it can go to between 20 to 25% as well, depending upon. So there's a slab structure, but for presentation purpose, we've kept it just as at the bare minimum. So whatever extra is just your additional earning. You need to market our courses in your territory, and of course you get full brand support. The ideal partner profile, as Sarah has talked about it, I mean, all coaching institutes, educational institutes, even young entrepreneurs, or just simple consultants. It kind of works very well for all, as far as you feel you can attract students. So that's the only kind of prerequisite. If you're already working in that arena, or you want to work in that arena and you feel you can, this is just the business for you. For the coaching training centers were already there, this very well adds as an additional product or additional offering, and this only adds to your revenue as well as your bottom lines. For a new business, yes, of course, there also you can look at this. In terms of the rollout, we planned, we believe in that Sahaj Pakeso Meeta way. So we want to, first 3 months, we want to start off in the northern India. That's where we are placed. And though we have an office in Bombay as well, but we thought we'll start with North India for the first 3 months. And post 3 months, as we gain more traction, we'll open it for the rest of the country. I believe this is a very good product for not just for tier 1 cities, of course, this is, but even for the tier 2, 3, and 4 cities, this is a brilliant product. The way this is framed and the way it can reach to every corner of the country online. And it also has live classes, by the way. From our side, what we bring to you is comprehensive support. The certifications and trainings we are bringing you are going to be world class. We will train you on our products, details of the courses. We actually plan going forwards as the number of franchisees increase. We will have every fortnight training, so that even if you have attritions, your new employees can be can be trained regularly. You get access to our CRM. I talked about the LMS access as well. And we convert it into the new platform. You can actually set up your own LMS within our LMS as well. And it'll come to you free for the first year. Advertising and promotions, consistent marketing support. We will conduct regular webinars, of course, even for your students. So we'll be a part of that, support you on that. For bulk sales, there's going to be a full assistance in team selection. Here's the investment. Very simple model. 450,000 is what you need to start. 350 is the franchise fee. Then some signage and some initial business promotion. That's it. We have shown the full year working capital, which is 685. So I mean, it's not also a very, very expensive, working capital requirement. The refundable initial inventory, you'll also have to invest in that. That's 360,000. And this is basically for each of the 3 years, 120,000. So, so the first 120,000, you can just, get back within the first month of the operations, as and when you get in the students. So the total revenue can be as high as 2.25 crore in just this kind of an investment. And like I said, we're not putting the 20 and at 25% because that's based on your achievements. But we've put the base, which is a guaranteed 15%. You can earn almost like a 35 lakhs. And this is based on 50 to 80, conversions every month. So we have not taken a very high number. In case you can go higher, of course, this can only increase. We've taken all of your costs here, even taken the cost of 2 seats here. And of course, we add back your inventory. It can give you more than 1 lakh per month at an investment of 3.5 lakhs one time. So that's the potential this product has, or this offering. And this, by the way, is just when we have calculated it based on Voxy. When other products join in, then that only increases your kitty. So this is right now based on what is currently there. Things are only going to be added. So you can expect this number to go up manifold. And of course, the ROI, it's a phenomenal ROI. And like I said, it's close to 5 months is your payback period. I believe you have some very great reasons to partner with us. Strong international brands we're bringing to you, world-class products, global teaching resources. The global teachers will actually be teaching these students. And of course, we bring you the technology, which is the cutting edge as of now. And we've done a lot of research. I don't think we have anything similar like Voxy in this country, even remotely similar.